1. Matter in our surroundings. So, what are the first of all, we discuss the definition of matter. What is matter? Anything which occupies space and has mass is called matter. Classification of matter. Early Indian philosopher was there. He classified the basic five elements are the basic key for the matter classification, which is also called as Panch Tattva. So this were the earlier philosopher view that matter is made up of all these Panch Tattva, 5G. On the basis of physical state, matter is classified as solid, liquid and gases. And on the basis of chemical composition, it is classified as pure substance and mixture. So these are the three bases on which the matter has been classified. And for substances may be elements or compounds, mixture may be homogeneous mixture or heterogeneous mixture. Now the next thing is, what is the physical nature of matter? When we take physical nature, it is made up of particles. Particles of matter are very tiny. Matter have specific space between them, and the particles of matter are continuously moving, and the particles of matter attract each other. These are the very important properties because these will be required in different activities. Matter is made up of particles. So for this you can take some water in a beaker and note its level, dissolve some salt or sugar in it with the help of glass rod, and the salt dissolve in water, but the level of water does not change, and this because the particles of water get into space between the particles of water, and this shows that matter is made up of particles. So this is how you can do. You have taken water, added some sugar and dissolved, the level of water remains the same. Now the next activity is that particles of matter are very tiny. In this, what we are doing, we are dissolving 2-3 crystals of potassium permanganate in 100 ml of water in a beaker. Take 10 ml of this solution and dissolve in 100 ml, and take 10 ml of this solution, dissolve in 100 again. So repeating this activity for 2-3 times, we will see that the color is decreasing on the every process. So we have just taken 2-3 crystal, but still the color we are obtaining after the 5-6 times also. We can repeat this activity till we doesn't get the colorless water. The particles of matter have space between this. For this we can do this activity that we have done, that in between space the particle has gone, that sugar and water activity. Next is particles of matter are continuously moving. We can show it this way. If we add a drop of any ink or any substance in a beaker, we'll see that the particles are coming out, and this is also called the diffusion. Particles of matter attract each other. For this we can show this activity. In this, we have taken an iron nail, a piece of chalk and a rubber band. Try breaking them by hammering, cutting or stretching. It is more easier to break the chalk, lesser easier to break the rubber, and difficult to break a iron also. So we can say that more the closely particles are, it is more difficult to break them. States of matter. When we talk, matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid and gas. Solid, they have definite shape and fixed volume. The space between the particle is minimum. The force attraction between the particles is maximum. The moment of particle is minimum. They are least compressible, and their rate of diffusion is also least. You can see from this figure like this. Properties of gases. Gases have no definite shape or fixed volume. Gases occupy the whole space of the container. The space between the particle is maximum, and the force of attraction between the particle is minimum. The moment of particle is maximum. They are most compressible, and their diffusion is more than solid and liquid. You can see the difference between the particle. Gases, particles are loosely packed. Liquid space is higher than solid, lesser than liquid, and solid closely packed. You can see from these different slides. Solid to liquid state and gaseous state. When we heat solid, it will convert to liquid. When we heat liquid, it will convert to gaseous. When we cool gaseous, it will come back to liquid, and when we cool liquid, it will come back to solid. So this is the change of state, how it is converted. This is the another picture. You can see how they are converted. Melting. What is melting or fusion? When a solid heat heats, the particle begin to vibrate with greater speed and begin to move more freely than a particular temperature. So the temperature at which a solid melts is called its melting point, and for ice it's 0 degree, or you can say 273 Kelvin. Latent heat of fusion, this is very important. The amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of solid into liquid at room temperature, and atmospheric pressure. That is known as latent heat of fusion. So next is, this is the how it is checked. At 0 degree ice is also seen and liquid is also seen. Boiling, it is the temperature at which the liquid changes into gaseous state, and the temperature at which liquid change at gaseous state is known as its boiling point. Latent heat of vaporization is the amount of heat required to change 1 kg of liquid into gaseous. That is known as latent heat of vaporization. You can see it, 100 degrees Celsius for water. Effect of temperature on molecule. Solid, when it is heated, the interparticle space increases. Liquid, it is cold. When it is heated, the space increases. Then we talk of sublimation process. The change of state directly from solid to gas or from gas to liquid is called sublimation. You can see we have taken ammonium chloride. When we are heating in a burner, with the help of burner in a China dish, inverted funnel, we have put it the cotton plug, we will see the inverted funnel get the thickness of the ammonium chloride. Sublimation is the conversion of solid to directly gas. Effect of pressure on gases. When pressure is applied on a gas, the particles come closer and the gas change into liquid. When we liquefy gases by applying pressure and reducing the temperature, this is very important. On liquefaction of gas is done by applying pressure and reducing temperature. Pressure is reduced, it changes directly to gas and into liquids. When it is, you can see this is gaseous state and this is liquid state on applying the pressure, and it is how the gases are filled in the interconversion of states of matter. Solid, fusion, solidification will be converted to liquid on basis of fusion, and liquid again to on the basis of solidification. Liquid to vaporization and condensation to process. Vaporization will give you gas and condensation will give you liquid. Sublimation will give you solid and sublimation will give you gas. Evaporation. The change of liquid into vapor at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Evaporation is the surface phenomena. Particles from surface gain enough energy to overcome the forces of attraction, changes the vapor state. Factor affecting evaporation. The rate of evaporation depends upon surface area, temperature, humidity, wind speed. Increase in surface area increase the rate of evaporation. Increase in temperature increase the rate of evaporation, and humidity decrease the rate of evaporation. Increase in wind speed increases the evaporation. You can see evaporation process with the help of diagrams. This is how the evaporation is occurring. Evaporation causes cooling. How the evaporation is causing cooling? When liquid evaporates, the particle of liquid absorb heat from the surrounding and evaporates, so the surrounding becomes cold. People sprinkle water on the roof or open air become. This is how it is happening. Water tank, filter, heat is coming. This will enter the water. Water will absorb its heat. The cool air is coming inside. That is how your desert cooler is working. This is in a broad view working of a desert cooler. Thank you.